The intrigue of life. Life, in all its vibrant forms, unfolds across our planet in a breathtaking tapestry. Towering redwoods pierce the sky, their ancient roots anchoring them to the earth for millennia. Microscopic bacteria teem in a single drop of water, unseen yet vital to the web of life. From the silent depths of the ocean to the bustling canopy of a rainforest, life exists in an astonishing diversity of shapes, sizes, and adaptations. This remarkable phenomenon, the very essence of being alive, has captivated humanity for centuries. Philosophers pondered the origins of life and its defining characteristics. Artists and writers sought to capture its beauty and complexity in their works. Scientists have relentlessly pursued the secrets of life, unraveling its intricate processes and mechanisms. Yet, even with our advanced scientific understanding, the essence of life retains a captivating allure. What separates a towering redwood from a seemingly inert rock? Why does a cheetah sprint across the savanna with lightning speed, while a sloth hangs motionless in the trees? The answer lies in a set of defining characteristics, the fundamental traits that distinguish living things from the non-living world. These characteristics, explored in depth throughout this chapter, provide a window into the remarkable capabilities of life to grow, adapt, reproduce, and persist in an ever-changing environment. From ancient wonder to modern inquiry, humans have pondered the mysteries of life since the dawn of civilization. Early civilizations observed the natural world, marveled at the changing seasons, and sought explanations for birth, growth, and death. Ancient Egyptians believed in a life force animating all living things, while Greek philosophers like Aristotle contemplated the nature of the soul and the origins of life. As scientific inquiry flourished, the study of life shifted from philosophical speculation to detailed observation and experimentation. In the 17th century, advances in microscopy allowed scientists like Robert Hooke to observe the structure of cork, revealing the existence of tiny compartments he called cells. This marked a pivotal step in understanding the basic unit of life, the scientific approach to life. Modern biology relies on the scientific method to understand life's characteristics and processes. This method emphasizes observation, experimentation, data analysis, and the formulation of testable hypotheses. Through meticulous research, scientists have identified 7 key characteristics that define life: organization, metabolism, growth and development, response to stimuli, reproduction, adaptation, and homeostasis. These characteristics, working in concert, enable living things to thrive in a dynamic and ever-changing world. The importance of studying life. Understanding the characteristics of life not only satisfies our innate curiosity, but also holds immense practical value. It allows us to develop new medicines, improve agricultural practices, and address environmental challenges. By understanding how organisms function, we can devise strategies for conservation, bioremediation, and harnessing natural resources sustainably. The study of life also sheds light on human health and disease, leading to advancements in medicine and treatment options. This chapter delves into the defining characteristics of life, unveiling the mechanisms that enable living things to maintain themselves, reproduce, and evolve. By exploring these characteristics, we gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate dance of life on Earth, where each organism plays a vital role in the grand tapestry of existence. Order from chaos, the hallmark of organization. Living organisms are not haphazard collections of atoms thrown together by chance. Imagine a jumbled mess of Legos, devoid of any structure or function. In contrast, life thrives on order and organization, with intricate structures existing at every level, from the submicroscopic world within cells to the complex systems of multicellular organisms. This organization is not merely an aesthetic principle, It's the foundation for efficient functioning and the coordinated execution of life processes. Understanding this hierarchical organization is crucial for appreciating the remarkable complexity of life. The microscopic marvel, the cell. The cellular level represents the foundation of biological organization. Cells, often referred to as the basic units of life, are the smallest entities that exhibit all the characteristics of life. These microscopic compartments come in a diverse array of shapes and sizes, but all share some fundamental features. A thin membrane, the cell membrane, acts as a barrier, controlling the entry and exit of molecules. Within the cell, a watery gel-like substance called cytoplasm provides a medium for various cellular processes. Specialized structures called organelles carry out specific functions essential for cell survival and reproduction. Prokaryotic versus eukaryotic cells. Two main types of cells exist: prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Prokaryotic cells, simpler in structure, are the domain of bacteria and archaea. They lack a membrane-bound nucleus and some other organelles found in eukaryotic cells. Their genetic material, a single circular chromosome, lies freely in the cytoplasm. Eukaryotic cells, on the other hand, are more complex and compartmentalized. They possess a membrane-bound nucleus that houses the genetic material, DNA, organized in chromosomes. Additionally, eukaryotic cells boast a variety of specialized organelles, each with a dedicated function. Mitochondria, often referred to as the powerhouse of the cell, mitochondria generate energy through a process called cellular respiration. They break down sugars and other nutrients, releasing energy stored in the form of ADP, adenosine triphosphate, the cell's primary energy currency. Ribosomes, these tiny structures, are the protein factories of the cell. They translate the instructions encoded in DNA into proteins, the workhorses that carry out a multitude of cellular functions. Endoplasmic reticulum, this network of membranes serves multiple functions, including protein synthesis, lipid, fat, production, and detoxification. Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus modifies, packages, and transports proteins and other molecules throughout the cell and out of the cell for secretion. Lysosomes. These are the cell's cleanup crew, breaking down waste products, worn-out organelles, and foreign invaders like bacteria. Cytoskeleton. This network of protein fibers provides structure and support to the cell, facilitates cell movement, and plays a role in cell division. Beyond the cell, building blocks of tissues. Cells, while capable of independent life in some unicellular organisms, e.g., bacteria, often organize into higher levels of complexity. Groups of similar cells working together to perform a specific function form tissues. Imagine a team of construction workers. Each worker has individual skills, but when they work together, they can build a complex structure. Similarly, tissues function as specialized units within an organism. Epithelial tissue, for example, covers the body surface and lines organs, providing protection and facilitating absorption and secretion. Connective tissue provides support and structure to organs and connects other tissues together. Muscle tissue enables movement, while nervous tissue carries messages throughout the body, coordinating various functions. Organs and organ systems, a symphony of function. Tissues further assemble into organs, which are complex structures composed of multiple tissues working together to carry out a specialized function. For instance, the heart is an organ that consists of muscle tissue, connective tissue, and nervous tissue, all collaborating to pump blood throughout the body. Several organs that cooperate to perform a broader function make up an organ system. The digestive system, for example, comprises various organs like the stomach and intestines, working together to break down food and absorb nutrients. The circulatory system transports blood, oxygen, and nutrients throughout the body, relying on organs like the heart and blood vessels. The respiratory system facilitates gas exchange, taking in oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide. These, along with other organ systems like the nervous system, endocrine system, and immune system, function in a coordinated manner, ensuring the overall well-being of the organism. The beauty of hierarchy, a foundation for life's complexity. The hierarchical organization of living things is a hallmark of life. It allows for increased complexity and the emergence of new properties at each level. Individual molecules combine to form cells, which in turn organize into tissues, organs, and organ systems. This hierarchical structure enables efficient functioning and specialization. Just like a well-oiled machine with each part contributing to its overall operation, living organisms rely on this organization to maintain homeostasis, reproduce, and adapt to their environment. Emergent properties. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. A fascinating aspect of biological organization is the concept of emergent properties. These are properties that arise from the interaction of individual components and are not inherent to any single component alone. For example, a single brick has limited function, but when numerous bricks are arranged in a specific way, they can form a sturdy wall. Similarly, individual cells with their specific functions cannot achieve the level of coordinated movement of a muscle or the complex information processing of a brain. It is the organization and interaction of these cells within tissues, organs, and organ systems that gives rise to these emergent properties, allowing for the remarkable capabilities of multicellular organisms. Evolution and the shaping of organization. The hierarchical organization of living things is not static. Over vast stretches of time, evolution has shaped this organization to optimize survival and reproduction in diverse environments. Simple unicellular organisms, lacking complex organ systems, represent the early stages of life's evolutionary journey. The evolution of multicellularity, with its increased complexity and division of labor, allowed organisms to exploit new ecological niches and thrive in more challenging environments. For instance, the development of specialized digestive systems in multicellular animals enabled them to efficiently extract nutrients from food sources unavailable to unicellular organisms. Exploring the diversity of organization. The hierarchical organization of living things is not a rigid, one-size-fits-all model. Across the spectrum of life, we observe variations in complexity. Some organisms, like viruses, blur the line between living and non-living, existing as simple genetic material that relies on host cells for replication. Bacteria, though single-celled, exhibit remarkable adaptations and complex metabolic pathways. Multicellular organisms exhibit a diverse range of organizational structures. Plants, for example, have root systems, stems, leaves, and reproductive structures, each with specialized functions. Animals have evolved a wide array of body plans, from the radial symmetry of jellyfish to the bilateral symmetry of vertebrates, each reflecting adaptations to their specific environment and lifestyle. The importance of understanding organization. Understanding the hierarchical organization of life is crucial for various reasons. It provides a framework for studying biological processes at different levels. By examining the structure and function of cells, tissues, organs, and organ systems, we can gain a comprehensive understanding of how living organisms work. This knowledge is vital in fields like medicine, where understanding the cellular and physiological basis of diseases allows for the development of targeted treatments. Additionally, the study of organization informs our understanding of evolution. By comparing the organization of different organisms, we can trace evolutionary relationships and understand how life has diversified over time. In conclusion, the hierarchical organization of living things is a testament to the elegance and complexity of life. It allows for efficient functioning, specialization, and the emergence of new properties at each level. From the intricate structures within cells to the coordinated operation of organ systems, this organization is the foundation for life's remarkable capabilities and its enduring presence on our planet. The engine of life, unveiling metabolism. Imagine a bustling city teeming with activity. Traffic flows, buildings rise, and factories churn out products, all powered by a complex network of energy sources. Similarly, living organisms are dynamic systems constantly engaged in energy transformations. This intricate dance of energy acquisition, conversion, and utilization is known as metabolism. It is the engine that fuels all life processes, from growth and repair to movement and reproduction. The essence of metabolism. Metabolism encompasses a vast array of chemical reactions occurring within cells. These reactions fall into two broad categories, anabolism and catabolism. Anabolic pathways involve the construction of complex molecules from simpler ones, utilizing energy in the process. These pathways are essential for growth, development, and tissue repair. Imagine building a house with bricks. You need energy to transport and assemble the bricks to create a sturdy structure. Catabolic pathways, on the other hand, involve the breakdown of complex molecules to release energy. This energy is then captured and used to fuel cellular activities. Think of breaking down firewood to generate heat for cooking or warmth. You are releasing energy stored within the wood to perform a specific task. The cellular powerhouse, mitochondria. The primary site of cellular metabolism is the mitochondrion, aptly nicknamed the powerhouse of the cell. These organelles contain a specialized set of enzymes that facilitate the breakdown of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins to generate a molecule crucial for cellular energy, adenosine triphosphate, ADP. ADP acts as the universal energy currency of the cell, readily available for powering various processes like protein synthesis, muscle contraction, and nerve impulse transmission. Cellular respiration. Unveiling the powerhouse's secrets. Cellular respiration is a complex pathway that occurs within the mitochondria and represents the primary mechanism for ADP production. There are different types of cellular respiration, but the most common is aerobic respiration, which requires oxygen. In this process, glucose, a simple sugar derived from food, undergoes a series of reactions, ultimately yielding ADP, water, and carbon dioxide. Imagine burning sugar in a controlled environment to generate energy and release byproducts like water and carbon dioxide. Beyond glucose, fueling life with diverse sources. While glucose is a readily available energy source, organisms can utilize other molecules for cellular respiration. Fats and proteins can also be broken down for energy, particularly during periods of fasting or strenuous activity. Additionally, some organisms employ anaerobic respiration, a process that does not require oxygen. This process is less efficient in terms of ADP production but allows survival in oxygen-depleted environments. Anabolic pathways, building blocks for life. Anabolic pathways utilize energy derived from catabolic processes to build complex molecules essential for life. These pathways include photosynthesis. Plants, algae, and some bacteria capture energy from sunlight and use it to convert carbon dioxide and water into carbohydrates, sugars. This process not only fuels their own growth but also releases oxygen into the atmosphere, vital for aerobic respiration in other organisms. Imagine harnessing sunlight to build the building blocks of life, like sugars, that can then be used for various functions. Protein synthesis. This complex process utilizes amino acids, derived from dietary protein or synthesized within the cell, to build proteins, the workhorses of the cell. Proteins are essential for virtually every function in a living organism, from building tissues and enzymes to transporting molecules and facilitating communication between cells. Regulation of metabolism, maintaining a balance. Metabolism is a tightly regulated process. Organisms must carefully balance energy production with energy utilization to maintain optimal function. Hormones, such as insulin and glucagon, play a crucial role in regulating blood sugar levels and signaling to cells to utilize glucose for energy or store it for later use. Additionally, enzymes act as catalysts, speeding up specific reactions within metabolic pathways. These enzymes can be activated or deactivated in response to cellular needs, ensuring efficient energy utilization. The metabolic crossroads, interdependence and linkages. Metabolic pathways are not isolated entities. They are interconnected, funneling intermediates, partially completed molecules, from one pathway to another. This allows for a more efficient use of resources and ensures that cells can adapt their metabolic processes based on their immediate needs. For instance, the breakdown of fats can yield molecules that are utilized in the synthesis of carbohydrates. Metabolic diversity, a reflection of adaptation. Different organisms exhibit variations in their metabolic pathways, reflecting adaptations to their specific environments and lifestyles. Obligate aerobes, like most animals, require oxygen for survival. Obligate anaerobes, like some bacteria living in oxygen-depleted environments, rely solely on anaerobic respiration. Facultative anaerobes, like yeast, can switch between aerobic and anaerobic respiration depending on oxygen availability. These variations highlight the remarkable flexibility of metabolism and its role in promoting survival and adaptation in diverse ecological niches. The importance of studying metabolism. Understanding metabolism is crucial for various reasons. It plays a central role in human health and disease. Disruptions in metabolic pathways can lead to a variety of disorders, such as diabetes, obesity, and certain cancers. By studying metabolism, scientists can develop strategies for treating these conditions. For example, understanding the role of insulin in regulating blood sugar levels can lead to the development of more effective medications for diabetes. Additionally, knowledge of metabolism is vital in agriculture. By understanding the metabolic needs of plants, scientists can develop fertilizers and cultivation techniques that optimize growth and yield. Furthermore, the study of metabolism has implications for biotechnology. Microorganisms can be engineered to produce valuable products like biofuels or pharmaceuticals through manipulating their metabolic pathways. The future of metabolic research. The field of metabolic research continues to evolve rapidly. Advances in genomics and proteomics have opened new avenues for understanding the regulation and control of metabolic pathways. Scientists are now able to identify and characterize the genes and proteins involved in various metabolic processes. This information can be used to develop new diagnostic tools and therapeutic approaches for metabolic diseases. Additionally, researchers are exploring the potential of manipulating metabolic pathways for various purposes. For instance, research is underway to develop therapies that target cancer cells by disrupting their ability to utilize specific metabolic pathways for growth and survival. Concluding thoughts. Metabolism is the lifeblood of living organisms. It fuels growth, empowers movement, and drives all the intricate cellular processes that sustain life. Understanding the intricate pathways, the key players involved, and the regulation mechanisms within metabolism provides a deeper appreciation for the remarkable complexity and adaptability of life. As research continues to unravel the mysteries of metabolism, we stand to gain a deeper understanding of health and disease and unlock new possibilities for promoting well-being and innovation in various fields. A journey of transformation, growth, and development. Living organisms are not static entities frozen in time. They embark on a remarkable journey of transformation from the fertilized egg to the mature adult. This dynamic process, encompassing changes in size, form, and function, is known as growth and development. Growth, expanding in size. Growth refers to an increase in size and mass of an organism. This can occur through various mechanisms. Cell enlargement. Existing cells can increase in size by accumulating more cytoplasm and organelles. This is particularly evident in muscle cells that grow larger and stronger through exercise. Cell division. New cells are formed through a process called mitosis, where a single parent cell replicates its genetic material and divides into two daughter cells. This rapid cell division is crucial for the growth of multicellular organisms. Imagine a single cell dividing repeatedly, creating a multitude of cells for building tissues and organs. Cell differentiation. As cells divide, they can differentiate into specialized cell types with distinct structures and functions. For example, the fertilized egg in an animal embryo gives rise to a multitude of cell types, forming muscles, nerves, skin cells, and other specialized tissues and organs. The symphony of development, a programmed transformation. Development goes beyond mere growth in size. It involves a series of controlled and coordinated changes that transform an organism from its initial form to its mature state. This process is orchestrated by a complex interplay of factors. Genes. The genetic blueprint encoded in DNA plays a vital role in development. Genes provide instructions for protein synthesis, and these proteins act as molecular switches, regulating cell division, differentiation, and other developmental processes. Mutations in specific genes can disrupt these processes, leading to developmental abnormalities. Signaling molecules. Cells communicate with each other through a network of signaling molecules. These molecules, such as hormones, growth factors, and cytokines, relay information that guides cell behavior and differentiation during development. Imagine a complex communication system within the organism, ensuring all cells receive the right cues for proper development. Environmental cues. While genes provide the blueprint, environmental factors can influence the course of development. For instance, the amount of sunlight or day length can trigger the flowering of plants. Nutrient availability can also impact growth and development in both plants and animals. Stages of development. A journey of uniqueness. The developmental journey of an organism can be broadly divided into different stages, each with its own defining characteristics. These stages can vary significantly across different species. Fertilization. In sexually reproducing organisms, development begins with the fusion of sperm and egg, giving rise to a fertilized egg or zygote. This single cell contains the genetic information from both parents. Embryonic development. The zygote undergoes rapid cell division and differentiation, forming a multicellular embryo. The embryo goes through various stages of development, eventually forming the basic body plan of the organism. In animals, this may involve the formation of a gastrula, with distinct cell layers that give rise to different tissues and organs. In plants, the embryo develops within a seed. Fetal development. Animals and animals, the developing embryo is called a fetus. This stage is characterized by the growth and development of organs and organ systems. The fetus is housed within the mother's womb and receives nutrients and oxygen through the placenta. Postnatal development. Animals following birth. Animals enter a period of postnatal development. This stage involves further growth, maturation of organ systems, and the development of complex behaviors. Seedling development. Plants. When a plant seed germinates, a seedling emerges. The seedling relies on stored nutrients within the seed for initial growth until it develops roots, shoots, and leaves, allowing it to photosynthesize and become independent. Plant growth and maturation. Plants continue to grow and develop throughout their lifespan. They may go through different stages like vegetative growth, focusing on leaf and stem development, and reproductive growth, focusing on flower and fruit development. Metamorphosis, a dramatic transformation. Some organisms undergo a remarkable process called metamorphosis, where they exhibit different body forms and lifestyles during different stages of their development. A classic example is the metamorphosis of a caterpillar into a butterfly. The caterpillar, adapted for feeding, undergoes a complete metamorphosis, transforming into a pupa within a cocoon. Inside the pupa, the caterpillar's body breaks down and is then rebuilt into the adult butterfly, with wings and reproductive organs adapted for flight and reproduction. Other examples of metamorphosis include the transformation of tadpoles into frogs with lungs and legs, and the development of maggots into adult flies. The importance of studying growth and development. Understanding growth and development is vital for various reasons. Human health. Studying growth and development allows us to understand the normal processes of human development from conception to adulthood. This knowledge is crucial for identifying and treating developmental abnormalities, birth defects, and childhood illnesses. For instance, understanding the role of specific genes in development can lead to the development of prenatal diagnostic tests and targeted therapies for genetic disorders. Agriculture. Knowledge of plant growth and development allows us to develop strategies for improving crop yield and quality. This includes understanding the factors that influence plant growth, such as light, temperature, nutrients, and water availability. By optimizing these factors, we can ensure efficient food production. Animal husbandry. Understanding animal development is essential for improving animal health and productivity in livestock animals. This includes managing growth rates, ensuring proper nutrition during different developmental stages, and preventing developmental problems. Regeneration and tissue engineering. Studying the processes of regeneration in some organisms, like the ability of a starfish to regrow limbs, offers insights for developing therapies for tissue repair and regeneration in humans. Tissue engineering, which aims to create new tissues and organs, also relies on understanding the principles of cell differentiation and development. Evolutionary biology. The study of development provides valuable insights into evolutionary relationships between organisms. Similarities in developmental patterns across species can suggest shared ancestry. For example, the presence of gill slits in human embryos, a remnant from our fish ancestors, highlights the evolutionary history of vertebrates. The future of growth and development research. Research in growth and development continues to evolve rapidly. Advances in genetics, stem cell biology, and developmental biology are opening new avenues for understanding these complex processes. Scientists are exploring the potential of stem cells, which have the ability to differentiate into various cell types for regenerative medicine and tissue engineering. Additionally, research is ongoing to understand how environmental factors, such as nutrition and pollution, can influence development. Concluding thoughts. Growth and development are fundamental characteristics of life, shaping the journey of organisms from their initial beginnings to their mature forms. Understanding this intricate process allows us to appreciate the remarkable transformation that life undergoes and its intricate dependence on a carefully orchestrated program of cell division, differentiation, and environmental interplay. These insights have profound implications for human health, agriculture, and our understanding of the diversity and evolution of life on Earth. The enduring legacy, reproduction, and inheritance. Life on Earth persists through generations, ensuring its continuity across vast stretches of time. This remarkable feat is accomplished through reproduction, the process by which organisms create new individuals of their species. Reproduction can occur through a variety of mechanisms, each playing a crucial role in the perpetuation of life. The essence of reproduction. Reproduction allows organisms to pass their genetic information to the next generation. This information, encoded in DNA, provides the blueprint for an organism's form and function. Reproduction ensures the survival of a species by creating new individuals capable of inheriting and potentially modifying the traits that have allowed their ancestors to thrive. There are two main modes of reproduction: asexual and sexual. Asexual reproduction, a solo act. Asexual reproduction involves a single-parent organism giving rise to genetically identical offspring. This mode of reproduction is particularly efficient for rapidly increasing population size. There are several types of asexual reproduction. Binary fission. In single-celled organisms like bacteria and amoeba, the parent cell simply divides into two identical daughter cells. Budding. In some organisms like yeast and hydra, a new individual arises as an outgrowth from the parent organism. This outgrowth eventually detaches and becomes an independent individual. Vegetative propagation. Plants have various mechanisms for asexual reproduction, including runners, tubers, and rhizomes. These structures can develop into new, genetically identical plants. Parthenogenesis. In some animals, like insects and reptiles, development of an embryo can occur without fertilization by a sperm. The resulting offspring inherit the genetic material solely from the mother. Sexual reproduction, a mix and match. Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of genetic material from two parents, resulting in offspring with a unique combination of traits. This variation introduced by sexual reproduction allows for greater adaptability in a changing environment. Sexual reproduction typically involves the following steps. Gamete formation. Specialized reproductive cells called gametes, sperm and egg, are produced through a process called meiosis. Meiosis ensures that each gamete receives only half the number of chromosomes from the parent organism, leading to genetic diversity in the offspring. Fertilization. The fusion of a sperm and egg during fertilization restores the full number of chromosomes and initiates the development of a new individual. Variations on a theme. The diversity of sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction can take various forms. External fertilization. In aquatic animals like fish and amphibians, fertilization occurs outside the body of the female. Sperm and eggs are released into the water, where fertilization takes place. Internal fertilization. In many terrestrial animals, fertilization occurs within the female's body. Sperm are deposited inside the female's reproductive tract, where they meet and fertilize the egg. Hermaphroditism. Some organisms, like earthworms and slugs, are hermaphrodites, possessing both male and female reproductive organs. They can self-fertilize or exchange sperm with other hermaphrodites. Inheritance. Passing the torch. The genetic information passed from parents to offspring is a fundamental aspect of reproduction. This information is encoded in DNA, a molecule composed of genes. Genes are specific stretches of DNA that provide instructions for building proteins, the workhorses of the cell. These proteins determine the organism's physical characteristics and traits. There are two main mechanisms of inheritance. Mendelian inheritance. Discovered by Gregor Mendel, this principle states that genes exist in different versions called alleles. Offspring inherit one allele from each parent for a particular gene. The dominant allele determines the expressed trait, while the recessive allele may be masked but can be passed on to future generations. Non-Mendelian inheritance. While Mendelian inheritance provides a basic framework, some traits are influenced by multiple genes and their interactions with the environment. Non-Mendelian inheritance encompasses complex inheritance patterns and the influence of environmental factors on gene expression. The evolutionary significance of reproduction. Reproduction plays a pivotal role in evolution. Sexual reproduction, by introducing genetic variation, provides the raw material for natural selection to act upon. Organisms with traits better suited to the environment are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing on their advantageous genes to the next generation. Over time, populations can adapt and evolve through this process of selection, acting on variations introduced by reproduction. The challenges and adaptations of reproduction. Reproduction is not without its challenges. Asexual reproduction, while efficient in increasing population size, can limit adaptation as all offspring are genetically identical. Sexual reproduction. advantageous for its generation of variation, often requires finding a mate, which can be energetically expensive and time-consuming. Organisms have evolved various adaptations to overcome these challenges. Parental care. Investing in parental care by protecting young increases offspring survival and reproductive success. This can be seen in birds building nests and feeding chicks, or mammals nursing their young. Sexual selection. Traits that enhance an organism's attractiveness to potential mates increase its chances of reproduction. Examples include the elaborate displays of male birds or the bright coloration of some fish. Social behavior. In some species, complex social structures exist to facilitate reproduction. For instance, honeybees live in colonies with a single queen bee responsible for reproduction, while others like wolves may have established breeding pairs within a larger pack. The importance of studying reproduction. Understanding reproduction is crucial for various reasons. Human health. Knowledge of reproductive biology is essential for understanding fertility, contraception, and sexually transmitted diseases. Advances in reproductive technologies such as in vitro fertilization, IVF, have helped couples facing infertility challenges. Conservation biology. Understanding the reproductive strategies of endangered species is crucial for developing conservation plans to ensure their survival. Techniques like artificial insemination can be used to boost reproduction in captive populations. Agriculture. Optimizing reproduction cycles and breeding practices in plants and animals is essential for increasing food production and improving the quality of agricultural products. Selective breeding for desired traits has been a cornerstone of agriculture for centuries. Evolutionary biology. Studying patterns of reproduction and inheritance is critical for understanding evolution and the diversification of life on Earth. Comparative analysis of reproductive strategies across species reveals evolutionary adaptations and relationships between organisms. The future of reproduction research. Research in reproduction continues to evolve rapidly. Advances in genetics, genomics, and assisted reproductive technologies are opening new avenues for understanding and manipulating reproductive processes. Scientists are exploring gene editing techniques to potentially treat genetic disorders related to reproduction. Additionally, research is ongoing to develop more effective methods of contraception and fertility treatments. Concluding thoughts. Reproduction is the cornerstone of life's continuity. Through reproduction, organisms pass on their genetic legacy, ensuring the survival of their species and facilitating adaptation in a changing environment. Understanding the diverse mechanisms of reproduction, inheritance patterns, and the fascinating adaptations organisms have evolved allows us to appreciate the intricate processes that sustain life on Earth. This knowledge has profound impacts on various fields, from human health and agriculture to conservation biology and our understanding of evolution. As research continues to unravel the mysteries of reproduction, we are poised to make further breakthroughs that will shape the future of life on our planet. The tapestry of life, biodiversity, and ecology. Life on Earth exists in a breathtaking tapestry of diversity. From the towering redwoods of ancient forests to the microscopic organisms thriving in hydrothermal vents, our planet teems with a vast array of living organisms, each with unique adaptations and ecological roles. Understanding this biodiversity and the complex interactions within ecosystems is critical for appreciating the interconnected web of life and ensuring its long-term sustainability. The symphony of biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to the variety of life at all levels: genes, species, ecosystems, and biomes. At the genetic level, biodiversity manifests in the variations within populations of a species. These variations contribute to a species' ability to adapt and survive in changing environments. Species diversity, the sheer number of distinct species on Earth, is estimated to be in the millions, with countless yet to be discovered. Ecosystem diversity refers to the variety of habitats and the communities of organisms that inhabit them. Finally, biome diversity encompasses the broad ecological zones, such as rainforests, deserts, and tundra, that exist across the planet. The drivers of biodiversity: a delicate balance. Several factors contribute to the remarkable biodiversity on Earth. Climate. Variations in temperature, rainfall, and sunlight create diverse ecological niches, each favoring specific types of organisms. For example, tropical rainforests with abundant rainfall support a vast array of plant and animal life, while deserts with extreme temperatures and limited water harbor specialized adaptations. Geological history. The movement of continents over millions of years has shaped the distribution of species and influenced the evolution of unique ecosystems. For instance, the isolation of continents like Australia and South America led to the evolution of distinct and endemic species not found elsewhere on Earth. Evolutionary processes. Natural selection, acting on genetic variations within populations, favors traits that enhance survival and reproduction in a specific environment. Over time, this process can lead to the emergence of new species adapted to specific ecological niches. The diversity of beak shapes in Darwin's finches on the Galapagos Islands, each adapted to exploit different food sources, exemplifies this principle. Ecological interactions. The relationships between organisms within an ecosystem play a crucial role in maintaining biodiversity. These interactions include predation, competition, herbivory, and mutualism. Predation helps control population sizes, while competition for resources can lead to diversification within species as they adapt to exploit different niches. Mutualistic relationships, where both organisms benefit, can promote diversity by fostering interdependence within ecosystems. The importance of biodiversity. Biodiversity underpins the health and well-being of the planet and all life forms, including humans. Here are some vital roles biodiversity plays. Maintaining ecosystem services. Biodiversity plays a critical role in providing essential ecosystem services like water purification, air filtration, soil formation, and pollination. Diverse ecosystems are more resilient and can adapt to environmental changes more effectively. Food security. Biodiversity provides us with a wide variety of food crops and livestock. A decline in biodiversity could threaten food security and lead to shortages in the future. Medicine and natural products. Many medicines and natural products come from plants and other organisms. Biodiversity provides a vast library of potential drugs and treatments for various diseases. Aesthetic and cultural value. Biodiversity enriches our lives through its beauty and cultural significance. From awe-inspiring landscapes to the diversity of life forms, biodiversity provides a constant source of wonder and inspiration. Threats to biodiversity, a call to action. Despite its immense value, biodiversity is facing unprecedented threats. Habitat loss. Deforestation, urbanization, and climate change are destroying natural habitats, leading to species extinction and ecosystem degradation. Overexploitation. Overfishing, hunting, and unsustainable resource extraction are pushing species populations to decline. Pollution. Pollution from chemicals, plastics, and agricultural runoff contaminates ecosystems and disrupts natural processes, impacting biodiversity. Climate change. Rising temperatures, changing weather patterns, and ocean acidification are disrupting ecosystems and threatening the survival of many species. Conservation efforts. Protecting our precious heritage. Conservation efforts are crucial for preserving biodiversity and the health of our planet. Here are some key approaches. Protected areas. Establishing national parks, wildlife reserves, and other protected areas provides safe havens for threatened species and helps maintain ecosystem function. Sustainable practices. Promoting sustainable agriculture, forestry and fishing practices that minimize environmental impact and ensure the long-term viability of ecosystems is crucial. Species conservation. Targeted programs to protect endangered and threatened species, including captive breeding and reintroduction efforts, can help prevent extinction. Education and public awareness. Raising public awareness about the importance of biodiversity and promoting responsible environmental stewardship are essential for long-term conservation success. The future of biodiversity, a shared responsibility. Biodiversity is a shared responsibility, and its future depends on our collective actions. By understanding the drivers and importance of biodiversity, we can make informed decisions and implement effective conservation strategies. Here are some promising avenues for the future. Technological advancements. Advances in technology can play a key role in conservation efforts. Remote sensing techniques can be used to monitor habitat changes and track species populations. Genetic analysis can help identify and conserve endangered species. Biomimicry, the practice of learning from nature's designs, can inspire sustainable solutions for human challenges. Restoration ecology. The field of restoration ecology focuses on repairing damaged ecosystems and reintroducing lost species. Through techniques like assisted migration and habitat restoration, we can promote the recovery of degraded ecosystems and enhance biodiversity. Citizen science. Engaging citizen scientists in data collection and monitoring efforts can provide valuable information for conservation planning and management. Citizen science projects can also raise public awareness and foster a sense of stewardship for the natural world. International cooperation. Biodiversity loss is a global phenomenon, and solutions require international cooperation. Multilateral agreements and collaborative conservation efforts are essential for addressing transboundary environmental problems and protecting biodiversity on a global scale. Concluding thoughts. Biodiversity is a breathtaking tapestry of life, vital for the health of our planet and our own well-being. Understanding the intricate web of life, the threats it faces, and the importance of conservation efforts is crucial for ensuring a sustainable future. Through a combination of scientific advancements, responsible environmental practices, and a shared commitment to conservation, we can work together to protect biodiversity and safeguard the future of life on Earth. Our choices today will determine the legacy we leave for generations to come. A thriving planet teeming with life, or a diminished world with a fraction of its former glory. The responsibility lies with us to ensure the tapestry of life continues to flourish in all its magnificent diversity. A delicate dance, the biosphere and global change. Life on Earth doesn't exist in isolation. It intricately interacts with the non-living physical environment, forming a complex and dynamic system called the biosphere. The biosphere encompasses all living organisms on Earth, along with the air, water, and land that sustain them. These components are linked through a delicate dance of energy flow and nutrient cycling, creating a self-regulating system that has thrived for billions of years. However, human activities are now disrupting this delicate balance, leading to a phenomenon of global change. Understanding the biosphere and the challenges of global change is crucial for ensuring the future of life on our planet. The symphony of the biosphere, a tapestry of interactions. The biosphere functions as a complex web of interactions. Energy flow. The sun serves as the primary energy source for the biosphere. Photosynthetic organisms like plants capture this energy and convert it into organic molecules through photosynthesis. Herbivores then consume these producers, transferring the energy further up the food chain. Carnivores, in turn, feed on herbivores, and decomposers break down dead organic matter, returning nutrients to the ecosystem. This unidirectional flow of energy sustains life on Earth. Nutrient cycling. Essential elements like carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus are constantly cycled through the biosphere. These nutrients are incorporated into living organisms and then released back into the environment through decomposition. For example, the nitrogen cycle involves the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into usable forms by nitrogen-fixing bacteria, its uptake by plants and animals, and its eventual return to the atmosphere through decomposition. Biogeochemical cycles. The biosphere interacts with the atmosphere, hydrosphere, water, and lithosphere, rock, through biogeochemical cycles. These cycles involve the exchange of elements like carbon, oxygen, and water between living organisms and the non-living environment. For instance, the carbon cycle involves the exchange of carbon dioxide between the atmosphere and living organisms through photosynthesis and respiration. Human disruptions. The shadow over the biosphere. Human activities are significantly altering the biosphere. Climate change. The burning of fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing global warming. This disrupts weather patterns, melts glaciers, and raises sea levels, impacting ecosystems and human societies. Habitat loss. Deforestation, urbanization, and other land use changes are destroying natural habitats, leading to biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation. Pollution. Pollution from industrial processes, agriculture, and waste disposal contaminates air, water, and soil, disrupting natural processes and harming organisms. Overexploitation. Overfishing, hunting, and unsustainable resource extraction are depleting natural resources and pushing species towards extinction. The consequences of global change. A cascade of impacts. These disruptions to the biosphere have a cascade of negative consequences. Loss of biodiversity. Rising temperatures, habitat loss, and pollution are driving mass extinctions at an alarming rate. This loss of biodiversity weakens ecosystems and reduces their resilience to further change. Disruptions to food production. Climate change and extreme weather events are disrupting agricultural systems, threatening food security and leading to potential food shortages. Sea level rise. Melting glaciers and thermal expansion of oceans are causing sea levels to rise, inundating coastal areas, displacing populations, and impacting ecosystems. Ocean acidification. Increased carbon dioxide absorption by the oceans is making them more acidic, harming marine organisms like coral reefs and shellfish. Extreme weather events. Climate change is intensifying extreme weather events like heat waves, droughts, floods, and hurricanes, causing widespread damage and disruption. Moving towards a sustainable future, embracing change. The challenges of global change demand immediate action and a shift towards a sustainable future. Here are some key strategies. Transitioning to renewable energy. Phasing out fossil fuels and adopting renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and geothermal energy can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate climate change. Promoting sustainable practices. Encouraging sustainable practices in agriculture, forestry, and resource management can minimize environmental impact and ensure the long-term viability of ecosystems. Conservation efforts. Scaling up efforts to conserve biodiversity by protecting habitats, restoring degraded ecosystems, and promoting responsible resource use is crucial. International cooperation. Global challenges require global solutions. International cooperation on issues like climate change and biodiversity conservation is essential for achieving a sustainable future. Technological innovation. Investing in research and development of clean technologies, carbon capture and storage techniques, and sustainable agriculture practices can offer solutions for mitigating and adapting to global change. Concluding thoughts. The biosphere is a remarkable and complex system, the foundation for life on Earth. However, human activities are disrupting the delicate balance within the biosphere, leading to the phenomenon of global change. Understanding these disruptions and their consequences is crucial for ensuring the future of our planet. By transitioning to renewable energy sources, promoting sustainable practices, and scaling up conservation efforts, we can move towards a future where human societies and the biosphere can coexist in harmony. This requires a collective effort, with individuals, governments, and businesses working together to implement solutions and embrace a more sustainable way of life. The future of the biosphere and ultimately, the future of humanity hinges on our ability to rise to this challenge. The choices we make today will determine the legacy we leave for generations to come. We have the potential to create a future where a healthy biosphere supports a thriving human civilization, or we can continue down a path of environmental degradation with dire consequences. The time for action is now. Looking ahead, embracing a biospheric future. The concept of a biospheric future emphasizes the interconnectedness of human societies and the biosphere. Here are some key aspects of this vision. Living in harmony with nature, moving away from an exploitative approach towards nature and embracing a more sustainable way of life that respects ecological limits is essential. Shifting values, redefining progress and success beyond material consumption and focusing on well-being, environmental stewardship, and intergenerational equity are crucial steps towards a biospheric future. Education and public awareness. Fostering a deep understanding of the biosphere and the consequences of our actions is essential for inspiring public support for sustainability initiatives. Technological innovation. Technological advancements can play a vital role in developing solutions for clean energy, resource conservation, and pollution mitigation, all contributing to a biospheric future. Empowering communities. Engaging local communities in decision-making processes and fostering a sense of ownership over environmental solutions strengthens the foundation for a biospheric future. A call to action, our shared responsibility. The journey towards a biospheric future requires a collective effort. Individuals can make a difference by adopting sustainable practices in their daily lives, supporting environmentally friendly businesses, and advocating for policies that promote environmental protection. Governments must enact policies that incentivize renewable energy, sustainable resource use, and conservation efforts. Businesses have a responsibility to integrate environmental sustainability into their operations and develop innovative solutions for a greener future. By working together, we can create a future where human societies and the biosphere can thrive in harmony. The future of our planet rests in our hands. By embracing the principles of a biospheric future, we can ensure a healthy and sustainable environment for generations to come. Let us choose to be the stewards of our planet, not its destroyers. Let us work together to create a future where the biosphere flourishes and humanity lives in harmony with nature. The intricate dance cells, the building blocks of life. Life, in all its astonishing diversity, arises from a common thread, the cell. These microscopic units are the fundamental building blocks of all living organisms, from the simplest bacteria to the most complex multicellular creatures. Within the confines of a cell lies a remarkable world, a symphony of orchestrated processes that sustains life. Understanding the intricate workings of cells is essential for appreciating the fundamental principles of biology and the basis for all living systems. A glimpse inside the basic units of life. Cells come in a variety of shapes and sizes, but they share some fundamental features. Plasma membrane. This acts as a selective barrier, controlling the flow of materials in and out of the cell. It separates the internal environment of the cell, known as the cytoplasm, from the external environment. Cytoplasm. This jelly-like substance fills the cell and contains various organelles, each with a specific function. Nucleus. The nucleus acts as the control center of the cell, housing the genetic material in the form of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA contains the blueprints for building proteins and directing cellular activities. Organelles. These specialized structures within the cytoplasm carry out specific functions essential for cell life. Examples include mitochondria, which are the powerhouses of the cell, generating energy through cellular respiration, ribosomes, which are the protein factories of the cell, constructing proteins based on instructions from DNA, and the endoplasmic reticulum, a network of membranes involved in protein synthesis, transport, and lipid production. The two major cell types, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. There are two main types of cells. Prokaryotic cells. These are simpler and smaller, lacking a membrane-bound nucleus and some of the complex organelles found in eukaryotic cells. Bacteria and archaea are examples of prokaryotes. Their genetic material is typically a single circular chromosome located in the cytoplasm. Eukaryotic cells. These are more complex and larger than prokaryotic cells. They have a membrane-bound nucleus, along with a variety of membrane-bound organelles like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and Golgi apparatus. Eukaryotes include plants, animals, fungi, and protists. Their genetic material is organized in linear chromosomes within the nucleus. The power of the cell membrane, controlling the flow of information. The cell membrane plays a critical role in maintaining cellular function. Selective permeability. This allows the cell to control the passage of materials in and out. Essential nutrients can enter, while waste products can be expelled. The cell membrane can also selectively allow passage of specific molecules through protein channels embedded within it. Cell signaling. The cell membrane houses receptor molecules that can bind to signaling molecules from the external environment. This binding triggers a cascade of events within the cell, allowing it to respond to changes in its surroundings. Cell signaling is crucial for communication between cells and for coordinating various cellular processes. The metabolic symphony, fueling life's processes. Cells rely on a series of chemical reactions called metabolism to extract energy from nutrients and use it to perform various functions. Cellular respiration. This process breaks down organic molecules like glucose in the presence of oxygen to generate energy, ADP, that powers cellular activities. Mitochondria are the primary site of cellular respiration in eukaryotic cells. Photosynthesis. Plants, algae, and some bacteria can capture energy from sunlight and use it to convert carbon dioxide and water into organic molecules like glucose. This process provides energy for these organisms and releases oxygen into the atmosphere. Anaerobic respiration. In the absence of oxygen, some organisms can break down glucose through a process called anaerobic respiration. This process produces less energy than aerobic respiration but allows organisms to survive in oxygen-depleted environments. The blueprint of life, DNA and protein synthesis. DNA, the genetic material, holds the instructions for building and maintaining an organism. The process of protein synthesis involves translating the information encoded in DNA into functional proteins. DNA replication. Before a cell divides, its DNA replicates to ensure each daughter cell receives a complete copy of the genetic information. Transcription. DNA in the nucleus serves as a template for the synthesis of messenger RNA, mRNA, molecules. mRNA carries the genetic code from DNA to the cytoplasm. Translation. Ribosomes in the cytoplasm read the mRNA code and use it to assemble amino acids into proteins. Proteins are the workhorses of the cell, carrying out a vast array of functions that govern all aspects of cell life. Cellular reproduction, the perpetuation of life. Cells reproduce to generate new daughter cells. There are two main types of cell division. Mitosis. This process results in the production of two daughter cells that are genetically identical to the parent cell. Mitosis is responsible for growth, repair, and replacement of cells in multicellular organisms. Meiosis. This process occurs in germ cells, sperm and egg, and results in the formation of 4 daughter cells, each with half the number of chromosomes compared to the parent cell. Meiosis is essential for sexual reproduction and ensures genetic variation in offspring. Cells, the foundation of multicellular life. In multicellular organisms, cells specialize and work together to perform complex functions. Tissues, groups of similar cells with a common function form tissues. For example, muscle tissue is composed of muscle cells specialized for contraction, while nerve tissue is made up of nerve cells that transmit information throughout the body. Organs, tissues further organize into organs, which carry out specific functions. For instance, the heart is an organ composed of different types of muscle tissue that work together to pump blood. Organ systems, multiple organs that cooperate to perform a broader function form organ systems. The circulatory system, for example, comprises the heart, blood vessels, and blood, working together to transport blood throughout the body. The ever-evolving field of cell biology. Cell biology is a rapidly evolving field with profound implications for medicine, biotechnology, and our understanding of life itself. Here are some key areas of research. Stem cell research, understanding how stem cells, unspecialized cells with the potential to develop into different cell types, can be used to treat diseases and regenerate tissues holds immense therapeutic potential. Cancer research. Cancer arises from mutations in genes that regulate cell growth and division. Understanding these mutations and the pathways involved in cancer development is crucial for developing new treatment strategies. Gene editing. Technologies like CRISPR, Cas9 allow for precise editing of genes within cells. This holds promise for treating genetic diseases and developing new therapies. Concluding thoughts. Cells, the fundamental units of life, are marvels of complexity. Within their microscopic confines lies a world of intricate biochemical processes that power life. Understanding the structure, function, and diversity of cells is essential for appreciating the astonishing beauty and complexity of the living world. As research in cell biology continues to advance, we gain deeper insights into the fundamental processes of life and unlock new possibilities for improving human health, treating diseases, and understanding the origins of life itself. The future of medicine, biotechnology, and our understanding of ourselves hinges on continued exploration of the fascinating world within the cell. A delicate balance, the human body, a symphony of systems. The human body is a remarkable creation, a complex and interconnected system of organs and tissues working in harmonious concert. Each organ has a specialized function, and together they maintain a state of internal equilibrium called homeostasis. Understanding how these systems work individually and collaboratively is essential for appreciating the wonder of human biology and the importance of maintaining overall health. The pillars of life, the major organ systems. The human body comprises 11 major organ systems, each with a vital role. Circulatory system. The heart acts as a pump, propelling blood through a network of arteries and veins. Blood carries oxygen, nutrients, waste products, and hormones throughout the body, ensuring the proper functioning of all organs and tissues. Respiratory system. The lungs take in oxygen from the inhaled air and release carbon dioxide, a waste product of cellular respiration, during exhalation. This system ensures the exchange of gases essential for cellular function. Digestive system. This system breaks down food into its constituent nutrients, absorbs them into the bloodstream, and eliminates waste products. The digestive system includes organs like the stomach, intestines, liver, and pancreas. Excretory system. The kidneys filter waste products and excess water from the blood, producing urine for elimination. This system helps maintain the body's fluid balance and electrolyte composition. Immune system. This complex network of cells, tissues, and organs defends the body against pathogens like bacteria, viruses, and parasites. The immune system recognizes and destroys foreign invaders, protecting the body from disease. Endocrine system. Glands in the endocrine system produce hormones, chemical messengers that regulate various bodily functions. Hormones influence growth, development, metabolism, reproduction, and mood. Nervous system. This intricate network of nerves and the brain controls movement, sensation, and communication throughout the body. The nervous system receives sensory information from the environment, interprets it, and coordinates responses. Musculoskeletal system. This system provides structure, support, and movement for the body. It includes bones, muscles, cartilage, ligaments, and tendons. Muscles contract and relax, allowing for locomotion and manipulation of objects. Integumentary system. The skin, hair, and nails form the body's outer covering, providing protection from the environment, regulating body temperature, and preventing water loss. Reproductive system. This system enables sexual reproduction and the development of new offspring. The male and female reproductive systems differ, but work together to create new life. Lymphatic system. This system transports fluid and immune cells throughout the body, playing a vital role in the immune response and maintaining fluid balance. Maintaining the balance, homeostasis, and the body's regulatory mechanisms. The human body strives to maintain a constant internal environment, homeostasis, despite external changes. Several mechanisms contribute to this delicate balance. Feedback mechanisms. These self-regulating loops help maintain crucial physiological parameters within a set range. For example, when body temperature rises, sweating is triggered to cool the body down. Hormonal regulation. Hormones produced by the endocrine system act as chemical messengers, influencing various physiological processes and maintaining homeostasis. Nervous system control. The nervous system plays a key role in coordinating responses and maintaining homeostasis. For example, it regulates heart rate, blood pressure, and breathing. The symphony of health, maintaining well-being. Healthy lifestyle choices are crucial for optimal functioning of the body's systems. Balanced diet. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein provides the body with essential nutrients for growth, repair, and energy production. Regular exercise. Physical activity strengthens muscles, improves cardiovascular health, and promotes overall well-being. Adequate sleep. Sleep is essential for physical and mental rejuvenation. During sleep, the body repairs tissues, consolidates memories, and regulates hormones. Stress management. Chronic stress can have a detrimental impact on physical and mental health. Techniques like meditation, exercise, and relaxation can help manage stress effectively. Preventive care. Regular checkups and screenings can help detect and address health concerns early on, leading to better health outcomes. The human body, a tapestry of wonder. The human body is a magnificent and intricate machine, a testament to the wonders of evolution. Understanding the interconnectedness of its various systems, the delicate balance of homeostasis, and the importance of healthy lifestyle choices allows us to appreciate our own existence and take steps to maintain optimal health. As advancements in medicine and biology continue, we gain deeper insights into the body's remarkable capabilities and unlock new possibilities for treating diseases, improving lifespan, and enhancing human well-being. A delicate dance, human impact on health, challenges, and solutions. The human body is a resilient system, but it is not invincible. Our lifestyle choices and the environment we live in significantly impact our health. Understanding the challenges to human health in the 21st century and exploring potential solutions is crucial for promoting individual and global well-being. The shadow over health, modern challenges. Several factors contribute to the rise of chronic health problems. Non-communicable diseases. These chronic conditions, such as heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and chronic respiratory diseases are a leading cause of death and disability globally. Risk factors include unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, tobacco use, and excessive alcohol consumption. Emerging infectious diseases. The emergence of new pathogens and the spread of existing infectious diseases pose a constant threat to public health. Factors like globalization, antibiotic resistance, and environmental changes contribute to the rise of emerging infectious diseases. Mental health concerns. Mental health conditions, such as depression, anxiety, and substance abuse, are increasingly prevalent globally. Stigma, lack of access to mental health services, and social pressures can exacerbate these issues. Environmental health threats. Climate change, pollution, and environmental degradation can negatively impact human health. Air pollution, contaminated water, and exposure to toxins can cause a range of health problems. The road to a healthier future, embracing solutions. Fortunately, numerous strategies exist to promote individual and global health. Promoting preventive health care, early detection and prevention of diseases through regular checkups, vaccinations, and healthy lifestyle choices can significantly reduce the burden of chronic diseases. Access to quality health care. Ensuring everyone has access to affordable and quality healthcare services is crucial for achieving good health outcomes. Public health initiatives. Government-led initiatives focusing on education, health promotion, and disease control can play a vital role in improving population health. Investing in research and development. Continued research and development in areas like medicine, biotechnology, and public health are essential for finding cures for diseases, developing new treatments, and improving public health strategies. Global cooperation. Addressing health challenges effectively requires global cooperation on issues like pandemic preparedness, antimicrobial resistance control, and research collaboration. The role of technology in healthcare. Technology is transforming healthcare. Telemedicine. Technology allows healthcare providers to connect with patients remotely, improving access to care for people in underserved areas. Precision medicine. Advances in genetics and personalized medicine allow healthcare providers to tailor treatment plans to individual patients based on their unique genetic makeup. Wearable technologies. Devices like fitness trackers and smartwatches can track health data and provide insights into daily activity levels, sleep patterns, and heart health. Medical robotics. Robots are increasingly used in surgery, offering greater precision and minimally invasive procedures. The power of informed choices. Individuals play a crucial role in safeguarding their health. Making healthy choices. Adopting healthy habits, such as eating a balanced diet, engaging in regular physical activity, getting adequate sleep, and managing stress, can significantly improve overall well-being. Staying informed. Seeking reliable health information from credible sources enables individuals to make informed decisions about their health and healthcare. Advocating for change. Supporting public health initiatives, advocating for better access to healthcare, and promoting healthy lifestyle choices in communities can contribute to a healthier future for all. Conclusion: a shared responsibility. Human health is a complex and multifaceted issue. Addressing the challenges requires a holistic approach that combines individual responsibility, effective public health policies, and advancements in medical science and technology. By working together, we can build a healthier future for ourselves and generations to come. This future hinges on our commitment to preventive healthcare, promoting access to quality healthcare, investing in research, and fostering global cooperation. Through informed choices, empowered individuals can shape their own health destiny and contribute to a healthier world. The power to create a world where everyone has the opportunity to live a long and healthy life lies within our hands.